Hi there, welcome back Greeks and welcome to CPU.
Kalimera Greeks, what a wonderful day indeed. So we are now down to our last 5 modules and we're done with the summer term. But for that, I hope we will learn something new today as we discuss the other pronouns. So last time we have learned the contract verbs and it's very tricky as we assimilate one vowel to another vowel, a diphthong to another vowel. But today we will learn more about the other pronouns. So last time we have learned about the different pronouns already, like the first personal pronoun, which is ego. And we have also learned the second personal pronoun in its forms, the su, and the third personal pronoun, hotus, autos. And of course, you have learned the demonstrative pronouns, which is hotus, the this, and the kenos, that. So today we will learn other pronouns in the Greek language. So that is module 26 of our lessons. So let's begin with our knowledge and objectives for this lesson. Number one, we'll be able to review and introduce to some Greek vocabulary, identify the purpose of pronouns, and familiarize with the form and function of the different kinds of pronouns. So let's begin with our vocabulary for today. So the first part is the review of our pronouns that we have studied already. The first one here is the allos. Ale or allo, it means another or sometimes of the same kind. We have also autos. This is the third personal pronoun, which is he, she, or it in the singular form. And of course, in the plural, it is they. We have also ego. Ego. That's the first personal pronoun, which means I, or in the plural, we. And we have the demonstrative pronoun ekenos, that it means that or that one. And heteros, it is another pronoun which means another, which is of a different kind, the opposite of allos. And we have hotus, aute or toto, this, and this is the near demonstrative pronoun. And of course, su, which is the second personal pronoun. So there you have it, are the pronouns that we have learned already. Let's proceed to the new pronouns for today. The first one is ale alone. It is genitive, means of one another. We have another one is he auto. He autes, he auto. It means of himself, herself, or itself. We have imauto or imautes. It is genitive of myself. It is a reflexive pronoun also. We have emos. It is my or mine. We have maydays. Maydemia or maydane means no one, usually with the moods other than indicative. We have hos, a or ho, pronouns like who, which, and that. Right? So we have also hostis, hatis, hoti, means who, whoever, which, whichever, or anyone. Indefinite pronoun. We have odes, odes, odemia, odain, oden. No one, nothing, usually with indicative mood. We have sos, say son, this yours or your. Tis, t, this one has an accent, tis, t. It means who or what. They are interrogative pronouns. We have another one, tis or t, without the accent, someone or something. Then we have tuiotos, tuiaute, tuiauton, such or of such kind. So let's learn other vocabulary. We have aletos. It means truly. We have the word do. It means two. Dodeca, dodeca, 12, like dodecagon. Ace, mia, or n, means one or single. You have the word hepta, hepta, 7. Hilasmos, hilasmos. It means expiation. Kathos, chastas, it's an adverb. Homologeo, homologeo, I confess. Planao, planao, I lead astray or deceive. And the last is trace or tria, trace, tria, 3. So there you have it, our vocabulary for today. Let's proceed to the purpose of pronouns. The pronoun is one of the oldest parts of speech. As its name implies, it stands for a noun. A pronoun allows variety and avoids monotony, as you have learned before. For example, one might say, I have a brother, and my brother is here. But it is better to say, I have a brother, and he is here. So he is a pronoun. So we have learned the 4 types of pronouns. You have the personal pronouns like ego, so, and autos. The insensitive pronoun, autos. The demonstrative pronouns, hotos and ikanos. And alternative pronouns, allos and heteros. So today we will learn the 6 new types of pronouns. The first one is the relative pronoun. Example is ho and hostis. You have the interrogative pronoun tis with a accent, and definite tis. You have the reciprocal pronoun alone, reflexive emauto, and negative odes or medes. Let's go over these one by one. Let's start with the relative pronoun. The relative pronoun or hos is formed from the first and second declension endings with a rough breathing mark, except for the neuter, nominative, and accusative singular, which do not have a name. So it means who, which, or what. So of course, in the masculine, it refers to a who, which is a man, or a feminine as well. And neuter could be which or what. So let's read the relative pronoun singular, masculine form, and plural as well. Nominative, hos, ho, ho, with the old subscript, hon. Plural, hoi, hon, hois, hos. The feminine, nominative, singular, hey, heis, hey, with the auto subscript, hein. Plural, hi, hon, heis, has. The neuter, singular, nominative, ho, 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 ha, hey, hon, hois, and hos. Very good. So that is the relative pronoun. Let's proceed to the continuation. A relative pronoun is used to relate one substantive to another. It agrees in gender to its antecedent. Thus, the substantive appearing before the pronoun. But its function determines the case. In the sentence, let's read. O anthropos, hon eides, exelten ectes leos. It means the person whom you saw came out of the city. So we have here the hon is the relative pronoun, which means whom. Hon agrees with its antecedent anthropos in gender and number, but the case is different since it functions as a direct object in the sentence. So that is the relative pronoun. Often the relative pronoun is so closely related to its antecedent that it is attracted to the antecedent's case, even though the case function might be different. An example might be seen in John chapter 4, verse 14. Let's read the sentence all together. Hos te an pa ecto hudatos ho ego doso auto o me dipsese aston iona. Means whoever drinks of the water that I will give him will never be thirsty. So hosdi, whoever drinks of the water. The relative pronoun who is the direct object of those so, and you expect it to be in the accusative case. However, it has been attracted to the case of its antecedent hudatos and is in the ablative. Sometimes the antecedent of a relative pronoun is not expressed, but understood. Example, let's read. Hon, ekes, ok estin su aner. It means he whom you have is not your husband. In John 4:18, either he or the man is understood as the antecedent of the relative pronoun. So whom here is our relative pronoun. The indefinite pronoun, relative pronoun. Let's proceed to also the indefinite relative pronoun, hostis, is so named because it is a relative pronoun which includes definite pronoun tis in its form. This pronoun is rare except in the nominative. It is sometimes translated like relative ho, but also as whoever, especially as many used with an. Example, hostis, the an aneseitai, me. It means whoever shall deny me. In Matthew 10:33, it forms in the nominative are singular hostis, aetis, hoti, in a plural, haitines, and hatina. So let's proceed to the interrogative pronoun. The interrogative pronoun or tis with an accent means who or what and utilizes the third declension endings. So the singular, masculine, feminine, it's the same, and it's true. Same is true in the plural. The neuter has the different form. So let's read the singular and plural in the masculine, feminine. Let's start with the nominative. Begin. Tis, tinos, tini, tina, tines, tinon, tisi, tinas. The neuter, we have ti, tinos, tini, ti, tina, tinon, tisi, and tina. Very good. Let's proceed to the indefinite pronoun tis. It is declined similar to an interrogative pronoun, except that it is usually does not have the accent since it is an enclitic. So it means someone or something. So we have actually a similar look here, but let's do away with the accents here. So it is the same as I have said earlier. So let's read the masculine and feminine, which is the same also in form, singular, nominative. Let's start. Tis, tinos, tini, tina, tines, tinon, tisi, tinas. The neuter, ti, tinas, tini, ti, tina, tinon, tisi, tina. Very good. So it means someone or something. Let's proceed to the fourth one, which is the reciprocal pronoun. It is alone. It represents an interchange of action between plural subject members. This pronoun appears in only 3 case forms in the New Testament. Of course, we have in the genitive ablative in a plural only, we have alone. The dili, alelois. An accusative, alelos. Again, let's read from the top. Alelon, alelois, alelos. It means one another. Let's proceed to the reflexive pronoun. The reflexive pronoun or imalto does not appear in the nominative case. The use of the reflexive pronoun in English in the nominative case is expressed in Greek by the intensive use of the personal pronoun. Example, let's read. Autos ego lego. Means I myself say. Note that the plural forms are the same for the first, second, and third persons and are based on the stem of the third person, which has a rough reading. So reflexive pronoun indicates action of the subject upon itself. Thus, this pronoun provides a way other than the middle voice to give the reflexive idea. So in the first person, singular. The masculine, let's begin with the masculine first. We have only three cases here, the GA, little I, and the accusative. The masculine, it is imauto. By the way, it means myself. Imauto. Imauto with the iota subscript. Imauton. Iauton. Imautois. Imautos. The feminine, singular, begin. Imautes. Imaute with the iota subscript. Imautain. Iauton. Imautais. Imautas. So remember, the plural, the masculine and feminine are the same in form. So let's proceed to the second personal reflexive pronoun. It means yourself. So in the masculine, let's read again. Si auto, si auto, si auton, iauton, iautois, iautos. In the feminine, si autes, si aute, si autain, iauton, iautais, iautas. Very good. Again, the masculine, the feminine singular or genitive, ablative plural is also the same in form. The third personal pronoun, in this time, the masculine, feminine, and the neuter has different forms altogether. It means himself for the masculine, herself for the feminine, itself for the neuter singular, and for the plural, it is all consolidated as themselves. Let's begin with the masculine in three cases also. Ready? Singular, begin. The auto, the auto, the auton, the auton, the autois, the autos. Feminine, the autes, the aute, the auton, the auton, the autais, the autas. And then the neuter, the auto, the auto, the auto, the auton, the autois, the auta. So you can see here that the masculine, feminine, and neuter plural are also of the same forms in the genitive and ablative. So let's proceed to the sixth one, which is the negative pronoun. Negative pronouns, O days and May days, are declined alike. Both pronouns have the singular forms only. Sometimes the neuter form Mathan and the masculine form Authes appear in the New Testament. These pronouns are a combination of the numeral 1 combined with the negative particle ode and mede. Both of the pronouns are declined like the numerals eis, mia, and as seen below. So let's proceed to the examples. Let's read the sentence. Odes erketai proston patera eme dmo means no one comes to the Father except through me. So you can see here, no one. Odes, it's a negative pronoun. Next example is Maydays planato homas. It means let no one deceive you. It's found in 1 John 3:7. Maydays, let no one. So let's read the singular masculine form. As I've said earlier, it's only in the singular form. So let's start with the masculine. Nominative begin. Ace, henos, henny, henna. Feminine, mia, mias, mia, mian. Neuter, hen, henos, henny, and hen. So as you can notice, the genitive and ablative and the DLI in the neuter and masculine are the same in form. But of course, it's different in the nominative and accusative. But as you can see, the feminine has a very different form altogether. Let's take a look at the prominent numericals. Prominent numerals in in the New Testament, in addition to aismia and ardo, which is 2, thrace, 3, hepta, 7, and dodeca, 12. Greek numerals from 5 to 10 are indeclinable, but duo and tres are declined in some cases, which appear below. So this has three different. It is the same in three different genders. So in the masculine, feminine, and neuter, and it can be declined in 4 cases. Okay, let's start with the nominative do, do, do-si, do. So as you can see, only the DLI is different among the others. Let's take a look at the trace. The nominative masculine, trace, trione, trisi, trace. Feminine, trace, trione, trisi, trace. And the neuter, tria, trione, trisi, tria. As you can see, the genitive, ablative, and the DLI are the same in all 3 genders. And of course, masculine and feminine are exactly alike. And the only difference is that of the neuter. So others, some consider amos, ame, amon, sos, se, son, and toitos, toiaute, toiauto as pronouns, while others classify them as adjectives. Both amos and sos are declined regularly. They agree with the noun, they modify in gender, number, and case. Although these words are used frequently in the New Testament, the normal way to express my or your is the genitive and first and second personal pronouns. The correlative pronoun of adjective toiotos is a combination of toi and otos, and is usually translated as such. So that is on the other pronouns. So there you have it, our lesson on the other pronouns. So we have learned a lot today about the different kinds of pronouns. And also don't forget to answer your assignment to give a sentence of each of the 6 pronouns that we have learned today. So that's all for today. Thank you and God bless. See you in the next lesson. Kalimera.